Our story begins one hot August night, somewhere in the middle of America. Clyde Keester, an honest, hard-working American, sits in his living room watching the evening news.
Energy efficiency is really about better design and devices that deliver services more precisely without any waste.
Well, how much energy can we save without sacrificing comfort and convenience?
Americans could easily save 1/3 of their energy and still have the same quality of life. And that amounts to $500 or $600 in the average American's bank account every year. When you add up all the energy that a typical American uses in everyday life, it's the equivalent of driving a car 2.5 times around the world every year.
Well, that's a lot of energy. What can the average person do to reduce that?
The good news is there are easy and efficient ways to get what we need and want. A simple example is this compact fluorescent bulb, which will deliver the same level of light as an incandescent bulb, but it uses 1/3 the energy. So, over its long life, it will save far more money than it costs to make and purchase, and it radiates a lot less heat, so it reduces your need for air conditioning.
Clyde, I have good news for you. Yeah, hi. I was just hoping that you and I could have a little more direct, personal conversation about your energy use.
What? Who are you? First of all, back up, will you? Get out of my living room.
Oh, right. Is this a little close? Am I invading your space?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just a sec.
There. Now, what are you talking about? Energy use? Why are you talking to me? Why should I listen to you?
Looks like I can save you a lot of money. Maybe enough to take a vacation. Are you interested?
Oh, you're one of these timeshare condo salespeople. Like, you said you wanted to save me money? Well, how is my energy use going to save me money?
How about this? If you think of all of that energy as wasted money, there's a lot of opportunity for savings here. I mean, Clyde, it looks like you have on every light in the house, and the TV, and the computer, and the air conditioning.
I like to be comfortable, okay? Doesn't everybody? Besides, I make good money. I can afford to use some energy. Where do you see all this energy waste you're talking about anyway?
Well, all the inefficient appliances, the heating, the lights, and don't forget your share of the energy that it took to manufacture the products that you use. That soda can, for example, that costs a small but significant chunk of energy. It's like driving from here to the supermarket, let's say.
Really?
Well, if the can gets recycled, 95% of the manufacturing energy it took to make it can be saved. In fact, that saved energy could power your television for 3 hours. I mean, I would say it's worth it to take the time to recycle, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But if it's not recycled, it has energy and environmental costs, and some of those costs will end up in the price of your soda.
Well, I've always tried to recycle, but face it, sometimes there's not a recycling bin just right nearby. I mean, you have to throw a can away sometimes, right?
From the time we get up to the time we go to bed, we're consuming energy. I know you're not the only one, but let's start with you. On hot days like these, you leave your air conditioner on around the clock. Sometimes it makes your house even a little bit too cool, and that results in a very chilling utility bill, am I right?
Yeah, but it is hot outside.
The refrigerator drones away in the kitchen, dumping heat into the same space that your air conditioner is trying to cool. The clothes you wear cost money to manufacture and wash, especially if you don't wash full loads.
Look, sometimes you just have to have the right thing to wear at the right time.
Clyde, I'm trying to help. What about your workday? How much do you think your daily commute adds to your energy total? If you had a more efficient vehicle, carpooling, riding mass transit, that could reduce your energy load by at least 1/4. At work, you forget to recycle paper. I mean, I admit I do too sometimes. But at least I don't use disposable cups, and I always remember to turn off my computer. I mean, it's not that hard. Back at home.
As Clyde learns more about energy use, things start to change in his head and in his house.
1,000 watts.
Clyde's dream soon becomes a fright-filled nightmare. From every corner of his house and every aspect of his life come stinging reminders that his energy use is approaching code red.
Poor guy.
It was all a dream. I can still change. I can save energy. Yes.
As our story ends, a light has gone on in Clyde's head. He's aware of how much energy he uses and wastes, and how good it feels to save it.
I'm gonna have to put you out to pasture, big guy. You've earned it. Time to bring in a new energy efficient model. Save myself a bundle of money.
There's good news on the economic front. Energy consumption per capita has fallen significantly this month as consumers and businesses continue to save money through energy.
And if I can do it, everybody can do it.
The Federal Reserve Board said these savings can have a multiplier effect on our economy.
Everybody is doing it.
The small steps Clyde takes in his own house are repeated across America as millions of other energy wasters wake up. Money that was spent on wasted energy can now be reinvested in more productive, sustainable ways, making our economy stronger and the environment cleaner. Have the lights gone on in your head?